Hey guys, welcome back to Your Champion Life. Listen, I said we would do something a little bit different today. I said I would answer questions for the whole month. And I'm going to answer 3 questions today. And these questions are really, really good questions. So keep your questions coming. Hurry up and get your question in because I want to address them. Now, Heidi's going to ask me the question and then I'm going to respond to it. Watch this.
Jason is asking, I am in my 50s and I am wondering if it's possible at my age to build size.
Jason is in his 50s. Congratulations, young man. Hopefully you are one of those that have a mindset that if I can believe it, I can achieve it. Because that's my mindset. I'm in my 50s too, Jason, so we're in the same boat. And I always say, I get better with age. I get better with age, just like wine. Even though I don't drink wine, I get better with age. So I would say that your growth depends on a lot of different things. One is your level of hormones that are being released, your testosterone, as well as your natural growth hormone. And some of the things that you do and the way you eat will help you release those hormones that's going to keep you growing. If you don't eat a certain way, the way you should, and if you don't work out the way you should, or if you don't take the proper supplements. So let me tell you what that looks like. There are 3 supplements that you can take, and one is arginine. Arginine, it crosses the blood-brain barrier and helps you to release your own natural growth hormone. Ornithine is another amino acid that you can take in. It crosses the blood-brain barrier and helps you to release your own personal natural growth hormone. Tryptophan is the 3rd one. Now the problem is you have to have enough to actually release your natural growth hormone. The easiest one to take is the arginine because they have found a way to make this supplement palatable. I won't even say tastes good, but they've made it palatable. And it does a lot of different things as far as nitric oxide is concerned. I mean, these are 3 good supplements for you to take, but the arginine is the easiest one to get in. Proper sleep is really important. When you enter into the REM, then the delta sleep pattern, your body releases natural growth hormone. If you're stressed and you're overwhelmed, your body can't release the growth hormone the way it used to. If you sleep with a light on in your room, that prevents you from getting into that delta sleep pattern. Why? Because, hundreds of years ago, even thousands of years ago, when it was dark outside and you went to bed, it was dark. So your eyes have the ability to see through these thin eyelids when light is on, and it prevents you from getting into that deep sleep pattern that helps you to release natural growth hormone. Another thing is heavy lifting. When you do heavy squats, when you do pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, when you do deadlifts, when you sprint, your body releases natural growth hormone. And so I don't care what age you are, many times we stop growing because we stop doing the things that causes us to grow. At the age of 23, you start to slowly decline on your natural growth hormone. Slowly but surely, it starts to decline. Now, if we don't do the things to help us build that, it'll continue to go downhill. Think about what happens. A lot of us, what do? We stop playing basketball, we stop playing with the guys, we get a girlfriend, we get a wife. Sometimes that is a great thing for your fitness and your growth hormone, but if you're not careful, you'll start having babies and develop a dad bod. You don't want to do that. So you want to stay active. The things that you used to do that when you were fit, for some of us, we stopped doing those things. Those of you that are not fit, start doing those things that fit people do, and you'll start getting the results that fit people get. Those that are putting on lean muscle, let's do what they do, and we'll start putting on lean muscle too. Your age is, I would have to admit, it's a small factor, but not big enough to stop you from putting on the lean muscle. If you can get the body stronger, you can get the body to grow. That's question number one. I hope that helps, man.
JB3 is asking, what is the safest way to train hamstrings with a minimal amount of equipment? Should I be using dumbbells or resistance bands?
Hey, JB3, that's a great question. I'm going to answer that like this. Both. If you have dumbbells, hey, let's use them. If you have resistance bands, let's use those also. Let me tell you the best way to work your hamstrings. You can use the dumbbells and do stiff leg deadlifts, but really concentrate on forcing your glutes toward the ceiling. And then on the way up with the stiff leg deadlifts, you're concentrating on squeezing those hamstrings, pulling your body erect from your hamstrings, not your lower back. Think about that. When you bend over this position, you're concentrating on the hamstrings pulling you up rather than your lower back pulling you up. So concentrate, squeeze tight, and pull your body up with the hamstrings. That's with the stiff leg deadlifts. Now, with the leg curls, you can attach the bands underneath the door, strap the resistance to your ankles, and you can do leg curls. Put a pillow right above the knee itself so the knee doesn't grind into the surface. And then you can do leg curls. Contract, forcing the hips to the floor and using those hamstrings to do the work, rather than letting your glutes point up towards the ceiling. That'll work your hamstrings like nobody's business. I hope that helps. Question number 3.
Benjamin is asking, what tips do you have for somebody with a very lean body type on how to balance low rep strength training with high reps? Example, should a lean guy only do low reps? And how many workouts per week to build size as fast as possible?
Okay, Benjamin, I love that name. That is a strong name. I hope you're living up to that name. It's actually a biblical name. Benjamin in the Bible was a bad man, I'm telling you. Now, listen, the question is, you're lean and you want to know if you want to build mass, how many workouts a week should you dedicate to building mass using high reps, and how many workouts should you do using low repetitions? Well, if your desire is to build mass, even your body is prone, if you're lean, if you have long, lengthy muscles, your body is prone and it's geared and it loves doing the endurance work. You're made for that. And you can do 15 reps, you can do 20 reps, and you really like it. Let me just give you an example. If you have short, stocky legs with naturally, genetically thick muscle in your legs, you like heavy squats. You like heavy leg press. Your body is made for it. You're probably a great squatter. But if you want to give your legs a leaner, a longer look, you can't do what your body desires to do. You have to go against what's natural for you to get the appearance that you want to have. So what are you saying, Ron? If I am running marathons, I'm never going to have a lot of mass because the activity that I'm doing is creating a whole different body type. If I want to have a marathoner's body and I'm only doing 8 heavy reps, I'm never going to have a marathoner's body. So I've got to decide which one is most important. Do I want to look a certain way, or do I want to do what feels good? And so every now and then you may want to, revert back to what your body enjoys doing just because you enjoy it. But if you want the appearance, that thickness, if you want the appearance of a bodybuilder, if you want the appearance of putting on that lean muscle mass, you're going to have to do the lighter reps. You're going to have to do less reps. You're going to have to stay between 6 and 10 reps. I never do 6 reps because when you do 6 reps, most of the time you're concentrating on getting the weight up. But when you do 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps, you can focus on concentrating on contracting that muscle, forcing the muscle to do the work. So what is your desire? Is your desire to have a certain look more than it is to do high repetitions? Because that burning sensation, you're using a different energy system. That's the lactic acid system. But when you're using the muscle building system, that's the phosphagen system. But that's going to build size. So you've got to determine which system you want to invoke to get the results that you're looking for. Hope you like that answer, and I hope it helps you. God bless you until we answer questions next time. If you like this video, please, right below, let us know what you think about the answers. God bless you till next time.